Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. All right, so this lesson is going to be called, Is God a Hater? Does God hate? All right, because people have this notion of belief that God does not hate. He's all loving. He's all fair. But the Bible says that I believe it was a unjust balance is an abomination to Him, because you have to have a balance. What comes with hatred comes with love. You know what I mean? It's like fire and water. There's a balance to God. And yes, He does hate. He hates, actually He hates a nation of people. It tell you that Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. That's out of God's mouth. God said He hates a nation that He created. All right. Oh yeah, it was a false balance is an abomination to God. So a false balance. So you got to have that balance when it comes to judgment. That's what righteous judgment is. So when God judges, He takes in both perspectives and balances and comes out with the perfect judgment. All right. So yes, God does hate, and I'm gonna go into a couple examples of this. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:6. It says, "For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment." All right, the mighty day of their punishment. So you're gonna be punished for being a sinner. All right. So understanding that for the Most High He hated sinners. So if you're a sinner, then you're against the Lord. All right, because the scriptures tell you that the Lord gave no license to sin. All right, so if you're sinning, you're against God. All right, because you don't care about keeping His way. You don't care about following Him correctly and directly. All right, you care more about your flesh. You care more about yourself than anything. All right, that's crazy. So the Lord is not with you. He's against you. All right, this is Psalms 5:4. It says, "For thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee." It says, "The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity." So the Lord hates all workers of iniquity. So if you work iniquity, which is going against God, which is breaking His commandments, guess what? He hates you because you're a worker of iniquity. You practice that. A worker of iniquity is someone who practices wickedness. So you're spreading wickedness. You're promoting wickedness. All right, at a high level, and God is not with that. All right, this is King David. All right, that's what he said. Psalms 139:22. It says, "I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies." Now even God Himself said, friendship with the world is enmity with Him. So you're an enemy of God if you're a friendship of the world. And King David is saying, I hate them with a perfect hatred, meaning if God hates you, I hate you. And He counts them enemies. So guess what? God counts you an enemy if you go against Him. And King David's like, listen, if the Lord feel like that too, I feel like that. Because you're going against everything that I am about. And if King David is for God, a man after his own heart, then guess what? Hey, King David's against you. And that's how it has to be. That's why God said, if you're not with me, you're against me. Meaning, if you don't follow my ways, you're against me, man. You're on the other team. You're on the other side. You are up in God's eyes. All right. So yes, God does hate. He hates wickedness, and Christianity comes with this: God hates the sin, not the sinner. That makes no sense at all. All right. But now you know that God hates the sinner, and He does hate, but He loves also. He's merciful. All right. But you got to get right. With that being said, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.